What's up, Warrior fans? Welcome back to Warrior Rewind. We hope you had an awesome spring break. Alongside Natalie Winters, I'm Kenny Masenchi. Fasten your seatbelts because we have 2 weeks of Warrior action to get you caught up on.
We start off our recap with the Warriors track team, who competed in 5 events over the past 2 weeks. At the Cal Multi-Events Meet in Berkeley on March 27th and 28th, Andrea Severson qualified for the NCAA Championships in the heptathlon. Severson, who was taking on numerous Division I athletes, scored 4,452 points to finish as the top Division II athlete in the field and 6th overall. Severson set or tied 4 personal bests, including the long jump and 200-meter dash.
Then the track team headed to the Bay to compete at the San Francisco State Distance Carnival and the Stanford Invitational. Dallas Campbell turned in a personal best in the 10,000-meter run at the SF State Distance Carnival, finishing 7th in the event with a time of 37 minutes, 7.58 seconds. Campbell's time was the second fastest Division II time. Adriana Blanco finished 3rd in both the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, setting a seasonal best in the 200 meters with a time of 25.84 seconds. On the men's side, Rory Rodriguez and Jordan Elzy finished 2nd and 3rd in the 400-meter run.
At the Stanford Invitational, Denali Foldiger improved her NCAA provisional qualifying mark in the 3,000-meter steeplechase with a time of 11 minutes, 4.28 seconds. The time was almost a full second faster than the time she posted a month ago at the Kim Deist Invitational. The men's team had numerous standouts at Stanford, with Josh Ucalifi and Dawson Borderbergy leading the way once again. Ucalifi finished 2nd in the hammer throw and behind a Division I athlete and improved his NCAA championship provisional qualifying mark with a toss of 185 feet, 7 inches. Borderbergy, who was the Warrior Male Athlete of the Week this past week, won his 1,500-meter heat with a season best time of 3 minutes, 49.13 seconds.
Also at the Stanford Invitational, Kyle Maxwell and Terrence Ellis set provisional qualifying marks. Maxwell set a season best with a vault of 15 feet, 11 inches and finished 5th in the event. Ellis qualified for the 800-meter run with a time of 1 minute 52.33 seconds as he finished 5th in his heat behind several Division I athletes.
This past weekend, Stanislaus competed at 2 meets, the Delta Mustang Invitational in Stockton and the American River Invitational in Sacramento. At the Delta Mustang Invitational, throwers dominated the events as 4 Warriors picked up wins. For the women, Noelle Wright posted wins in the discus and shot put while finishing 2nd in the hammer throw. Channing Wilson won the hammer throw and javelin throw. On the men's side, Thomas Gesser won the hammer throw with a personal best of 183 feet 1 inch, and Josh Ucalifi won the shot put and finished 2nd in the discus throw.
At the American River Invitational, Terrence Ellis captured another victory in the 800-meter run, and Rory Rodriguez turned in 2 personal best times in the 200 and 400-meter dashes. For the women, Rio Schwambach won the high jump with a jump of 5 feet 1 3/4 inches, and the 4x400 meter relay team took first with a time of 3 minutes 54.24 seconds. Also winning for the Warriors were Female Athlete of the Week Marina Gabor in the 1500 meters, Amon Hundal in the 800 meters, and Andrea Severson in the 400 meter hurdles. The Warriors will be competing at the Chico Twilight Invitational this weekend in Chico.
The track team wasn't the only busy Warrior team over spring break, as the Warriors softball team played a total of 12 games since March 29th. It started off with a 4-game set against Sonoma State, and the Warriors were unable to come away with a victory in the series. Then the Warriors hosted Montana State Billings last Wednesday and swept the 2-game series with 3-1 victories in both games. Brittany Weatherford and Natalie Rendon each held Montana State Billings to 1 run. This past weekend, the Warriors hosted the Tournament of Champions at Pedretti Sports Complex. The tournament featured 26 teams from the Western region, and the Warriors were unable to pick up a victory in the tournament. The Warriors will look to get back on track as they resume CCAA League play when they host UC San Diego this weekend, with doubleheaders on Friday and Saturday. Live stats for all 4 games are available at warriorathletics.com.
The Warriors tennis team had 3 tough matches over spring break, taking on UC Davis, Sonoma State, and Dominican University. Davina Meza delivered 2 wins against UC Davis, winning her #1 singles match after coming away with a victory in the #1 doubles match with Mackenzie Harden. Despite Meza's success, the Warriors were unable to beat the Aggies. Then the Warriors took on Sonoma State and were only able to come away with 1 victory, a Kelly Crisco win in her #2 singles match. This past Sunday, the Warriors took on Dominican University and fell 5-4 with Meza, Crisco, and Harden winning their singles matches, and Crisco and Jessica Stokes picking up a victory in the number 2 doubles match. The Warriors will close out their season with 2 matches this week, first hosting UC San Diego on Saturday before traveling to Oakland to take on Holy Names.
The Stanislaus baseball team fell short against the Cal Poly Pomona Broncos this past weekend as the Warriors were unable to pick up a victory in the 4-game series. A bright spot for the Warriors, they collected 16 hits combined in the doubleheader on Saturday. The Warriors will take on Sonoma State this weekend with a doubleheader on Saturday at Warrior Field before they head to Sonoma to play a doubleheader on Sunday. First pitch is at 11 a.m. and live stats and video are available at warriorathletics.com. Saturday's doubleheader is also available on KEFC 100.5 FM.
The Stanislaus golf team will take their 2-match win streak to DuPont, Washington as they compete in the St. Martin's Regional Preview this week. The Warrior volleyball team will hold an alumni match this Friday at 5 p.m. at Fitzpatrick Arena and then travel to Fresno to participate in the Fresno Pacific Tournament on Saturday. And the women's soccer team will have 2 matches this Sunday as they take on Dominican and Sierra College. And before we wrap up this week's show, we have a special shout out to Karenay Demery, who has been selected to the Under-23 United States Women's National Soccer Team. Demery is one of 21 players to be selected and will train at the Home Depot Center from April 13th to the 20th. The Under-23 team will take on the Under-20 national team on April 16th and 19th.
That's awesome. Congrats, Karenay. So that does it for this week's show. You stay classy, Stanislaus.
Don't know what to do with my hands.